Hello friends, welcome in the lecture 7.2. In this lecture we are going to do some live programming of tuple. In the previous concept, in the previous lecture of 7.1, we have understood about the tuple, how to create tuple, how to work with the tuple elements, how to use different functions used for the tuple. Now with the help of all these concepts we have studied earlier, like a loop, like control statement, like input statement, and all other concepts we have used till now, even list. So we are going to make these programs, and you also try to understand how these programs are being utilized. So first program we are going to do live, which is creating dynamic tuple. Means we are going to take some value from the user and we will store those values in the tuple and we will print tuple. Now question will come here, key will be asking ki tuples are immutable, then how we can declare tuple and how we can take value from the user every time and we can store back to the tuple, right? Right thinking you have in mind. For that purpose we need to use the concept of unpacking. So what we will do, we will take the value from the user, we will store in a list, and once list is completely done, means once user has entered all the values and loop is stopped, then we will transfer all the values of list to the tuple directly and we will print it, right? So in this way we are going to do it. So first of all we are going to take a list and we can say temp equal to list, okay, and my tuple equal to, we can declare tuple here also, or it is not required to declare this tuple here right now. Once list is done, then we can do it, okay. Now we have to take value from the user multiple times. We don't know how many times user is going to enter the value, right? So for that we need to use for loop. We don't know how many times user is going to enter the value. So if we don't know how many times loop will run, then we need to use while loop. While loop is used when we don't have certain conditions fixed, okay. For loop we use when we know loop will be starting from 1 to 10. So while true. While true means loop will go infinite and we will stop the loop once the requirement is done. So val equal to input. So we are not going to use input function here because we are not going to take only numeric value, we are going to take any type of value from the user, right? So enter value, give a message prompt to the user, next the value will come into val. Now we can do what? Use append function. So temp dot append function of list, take the value and pass to the append function. Now it is going to append function, it will go to the list. Now ask from the user, take the choice ch equal to input. Again you want to enter another value, either yes or no, okay. If ch dot lower, why lower? Because maybe sometime user may press capital letter Y, so that will not work. That is why whatever he is going to press, either capital letter or small letter, so we are going to do small letter only. So if ch dot lower equal to Y, small letter Y here, then continue, else what? Break, okay. So continue means once if condition is true, then loop will be continued. Again it will be asking from the user to enter the value and that value will be taken, will be stored back to the list, and if user is going to press any other key apart from Y, then loop will stop because of break statement. And if you also want to use the concept of else, we can use, but not required. Now take a tuple, my tuple equal to tuple function, and now pass temp here and print. That's it, very simple concept, my tuple, okay. So let's execute, press F5, save the program, prg tuple prg1. Okay, enter the first value 44. You want to enter another value? Yes. Enter another value. You want to enter another value? Yes. Suppose I'm entering string. Yes. Daily. Now no. So now we call you can set the output 44, 66, Amit and Daily. It is displaying in the form of tuple. So this is a program in which we are going to take the value from a user and storing in the form of tuple. Okay, so this is the first program we have done till now. Now next program which we have, that is sum of even numbers. Write a program to find out the sum of all the sum of all the prime numbers, not even numbers. In the previous program of list we have done even numbers, so that is why I was thinking to make it little complex. So we are going to do sum of some prime numbers. Okay, so for example we have two things here. Already we have a tuple which is having the list of numbers, right? So we are assuming already we have tuple in which list of numbers are given. That is okay, but if you are taking value from the user and then we are going to check whether that is prime number or not, so we have second case. So already this program is made in which we are taking value from the user, and if we want to find out prime number from these values and then we want to get the sum, that is we can do that also. So in that case what we have to do, we have to convert into int. So first of all I am converting to int. Okay, now what will happen here, first of all see the program. In this program we are going to store only numeric value. Yes, like this 1 2. So this we can do, but I am going to tell you directly. Okay, so that it will be easier to understand one concept at a time, otherwise it will be complex. So now again we have a tuple my num equal to. Now if you want to generate numbers directly, so we can use tuple comprehension. So I'm not doing that, I'm just writing normal number 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 till 15. So we are going to find out prime number between these numbers 1 to 15. So if we know about the concept of prime number, then prime number is a number which either can be divided by 1 or itself, a number which has only 2 dividend, a number which has only 2 divisor, that is known as primary number, either 1 or itself. Okay, so in this list we have 1 itself, 3 5 7, we have 11, and we have 13, and then we have 13. So these are the prime numbers. So we have to first of all check which are the prime number, and then we have to find out the addition of those numbers, then we have to calculate sum of those prime numbers. So let's do. So first of all we have to iterate. So for n in my num, because we have to work with a single value, so we have to iterate. So now single value will come to n. Now what is the logic? The logic we have to use, we have to run another for loop for a in range, and that range will start from 2, because we are not going to check whether 1 is going to divide or not, because each number can be divided by 1. So we are not going to divide by 1, we are going to start from 2 to the less than number. So what is number? N by 2, because less than means we can run till n also, means if number is 13, okay, or suppose each number is 12. So if we are dividing 12 by 2, it is divided, it is not prime number. Okay, so that is why, just a minute, range, let us do with the n only. If n mod a equal to 0, then f equal to 1 and break, and we have to define a variable flag which will take initial value will be 0. The concept is here कि if the value means n is divided by a means any number apart from 1 and that number. If any number between that number means, suppose for example if you are checking 10, so if 10 is going to be divided by either 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. ठीक है, तो if 10 is going to be divided by any of this number, then it means it is not prime number. If all these checks we have performed and if number is not divided, means 10 is not divided by any of this number, then it means it is a prime number. Normal concept, very simple concept. So that is why we are using it. Now we also know कि if 10 is there, so if we do the half of 10, that is 5, so maximum till 5 we have possibility of dividing. But if it is going more than half of the number, then it will never be able to divide the number. So it means we are not going to check till the value. So we can do n plus 1 by 2. Okay, and we are going to use here double symbol of dividing. Why? Because it will be providing us numeric, not floating value. It will be giving us integer value, not floating value. So for a in range 2 to the number which we have and less than that number. Okay, done. Now okay, and what is use of this f1 here? F1 means if we are just checking the value of flag, this is a kind of flag we can write which is having 0, and if a number is if any number is able to divide, and it immediately will make it 1 and loop will stop. It means we don't need to check it. And here we can print inside of first loop. So let us first of all print. How to print? Before printing we have to once again check if flag equal to 0. If it is 0, then it is the prime number. So print the prime number. Which number? N. Okay, so let us do first of all this one only, whether we have all the prime numbers or not. Spelling mistake, range. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again 4 is coming, but 4 is not prime number. Okay, so what to do? We are having some, first of all let us do with the normal concept. We have n. So now we have 1, 2, 3 only, but it is not displaying all the numbers also. This flag should be not outside of loop, it should be here inside, because once if flag is 1, if it is not prime, then next time again it should be 0, because it was not 0, it was taking 1 only. Okay, so now it's coming properly. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. Now perfectly it is displaying. Now perfectly it is displaying prime number. So once we got the prime number, then what we need to do, in the place of printing here, take a variable sum, sum1 equal to sum1 plus what? N, because the value is coming to n, and we have to define sum1 in the beginning of loop, and after this we can print. We need to print also, so we can print here, print prime numbers n comma and, because this statement is inside of loop, so that is why we want to print into same line. Then in next line we can give message addition of prime numbers, and we can display sum 1. Now we have here prime number 1, prime number 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and addition of prime number 22. So better we skip it now. Okay, properly coming. Addition of prime numbers 42. Got it? Now once again let us understand the concept what we have done in this. First of all, we have this tuple which is containing all the numbers, and then what we are having the concept. Once again please understand the concept of prime number. If a number is 55, and how we have to find out this is a prime number or not. So we will try to divide this number between 2 to 54. If a number is divided by 1 or itself, then that is prime number. So we will skip 1 and we'll start from dividing 2 and till 54. So we know we can run the loop, no problem, but we know if we do the half of this number, for example we have 60, and what is the half of this number? 30. So till 30 there is possibility of dividing 60, but if it is going to more than 30, 31, then no possibility is there. 31, 32, 33 can divide this number because it is going beyond half. So that is why to minimize the looping process we are doing here n by 2. Okay, if now number is here 30, 30 by 2 will be 15, and now it will try to divide by 15. So we can write here +1 so that one more extra we can use with us. Okay, so let us again run the program. Sorry, +1. Okay, same output is coming now. So now what happened in previous program, if we are not using this concept, then loop will go. If we are going for 15, then the loop will run 15 times, but using this process now loop will run only half of 15, means 8 times. Okay, so it means the process is minimized, the processing is minimized. Okay, now why we have taken this another thing, means first of all this loop is going to provide you single number, and then we have defined this flag inside of loop because every time it should be 0. Once it is 1, then it should be again 0 for second number, third number, fourth number. Okay, and this second loop is providing a number between 2 to half of this number, so that we are checking each number by dividing other number. Okay, and if the number is divided and if it is not 0, then the value of flag is not going to be 1. If we have tried to divide suppose 11, so 11 we have tried to divide by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but it was not divided, the condition was false, then flag value was 0. It was not 1, then it became, means it was always 0 from the beginning and it never became 1. So that is why this condition is going to be true. After completing this loop, this condition will be checked. So if the flag value is 0, so prime number printed, and we have done the addition also. So this concept is going same way. So if you want to understand, you must do on paper also, on your copy notebook. One by one you take the value and you do it. For example, how will you do it? I am telling you the process. Suppose I am taking very first value 1. So 1, you know, it is 1, and this loop is starting from 2. So this loop will not go single time. The flag value is going to be 0 because it is declared 0. So this will be added. Okay, now second value is 2. Again 2, starting from 2. Again it will not go to any value. Again 2 will be coming here. Now it will go to 3. So if 3 is there, so we are starting from 2, and 3 by 2 will be 1.1, means, and 1 plus 1 2. So you are trying to divide 3 by 2, then remainder will not be 0, this will be false, then 3 again will come here. Okay, now 4, the same way 4 is going to be divided by 0, 4 is going to be divided by 4 is going to be divided by 2, and as soon as it is divided, this condition will be true and flag will be 1. Loop will stop. Loop will stop, it means loop will come out. It means this number is break, means break is given here in this loop. So this loop will start and it will come here. So this condition became false, it is not printed, not added. It will go to the next value 5, 6. The same way will be continuing. Okay, so once again we have done this one. Now next program we have remove duplicate values. Write a program to remove all duplicate elements from the tuple while preserving the original order of tuple. So this is a little simple program. We have done similar kind of program in list also. So if you remember the concept of list, then you can do it. So for example, I'm not going to erase all this program. It will be helping you. I'll be putting on the website. You can get it from there. So we have website itfather.com where I am uploading all the concepts, notes, presentations. So you can go through there. Now for example, this is my list. Now we have to make a program, and this program we have to remove duplicate values. For example, we have this duplicate, we have somewhere 15, we have somewhere 2. Okay, so these multiple duplicate values which we have to remove. For example, we have 3 times duplicate. 2 is 3 times, so we have to remove. So very simple concept we have. So first of all, do one thing, make a list temp equal to list. Okay, empty list, blank list, not all the list. So for n in my num. Okay, now check if n is not in temp. This is very important thing. If the value which we are taking from tuple is not in temp is empty list. If it is not in the list, then only transfer to the list. So how to transfer? Temp dot append, use append function and pass n if this condition is going to be true. So otherwise don't do. So if suppose first time 1 is passed, second time 2 is passed because 2 was not in the list. Now third time when it is going to find this 2, then it is already in the list, so this will not add to the list back. Okay, it means you will get only unique values. And after completing this loop, again write my num equal to tuple, use tuple function and pass temp and print my num. Okay, so once we can print my num before processing here with the original list, and second we have after processing. So run. Just okay. This is triple quote for making it into comment. Okay, last comment was not there. Now once again run. Now we got the output. We have first tuple along with the repeated value, and we have second tuple in which values are not repeated, unique values are there. Okay, very simple. Next we have a sum of even numbers. Write a program to find the sum of all prime numbers. This already we have done, this is repeated, sorry. So tuple traversal, while write a Python program to reverse the element in tuple without using reverse function. Okay, how to reverse tuple? Very simple, without using without using reversal. So very simple. We are going to use slicing technique. So I am just taking this one tuple. Okay, take a tuple in which we have some value, say okay 5, and just you want to reverse without reverse function. So we don't have first of all function for reversing, so just write my num, use square bracket, slicing bracket and double colon minus 2, not minus 2, minus 1. So 5 4 3 2 1, complete, your entire tuple has been reversed easily. Next we have a program to take value from the user in tuple and convert tuple into list. Now okay, first of all we have to take a value from the user and we have to convert it to tuple into list. Now exchange the first element with the last element and print the final tuple. Okay, if his number is this, we have to convert into list, very simple, and we have to exchange the value. Okay, so we have done already one program in which we are taking value from the user and converting into list, so we are just copying. Okay, now this is our program in which we are taking value from the user and we are converting and we are printing the list. Okay, and let us run this program. Suppose I am entering value number 1, yes, value number 2, yes, value number 3, yes, value number 4, yes, yes, value number 5. Now no. So now this is our tuple only displaying. Okay, so what we have to do before this last line, because this last line is converting the list into tuple, this is list and converting to tuple, so we have to exchange the value which is at the first location, first element value, we have to exchange with the last element. Okay, so how to do? Simple process we can use here. Take a temporary variable t equal to temp of 0. I hope you must be knowing it. And see, very simple, t equal to temp of 0, 0 will return the very first value, first element value, and temp of 0 equal to temp of -1 will give the last value. Okay, it means now the value of 0 we have stored, the very first value we have taken to t, and now at the 0 element we are going to store the value of last, and temp of -1 equal to t, the value which we stored into t. So it has been exchanged, the first is exchanged with the last one, and again we are printing it back. So once we can print the same before transferring, so we have to print here temp, and second is after transfer. So first yes, 2 yes, 3 yes, 4 yes, 5 yes, sorry we have given some wrong value. Once again 1 yes, 2 yes, 3 4 5. Now no. So now we can see the output 1 2 3 4 5, and now 5 2 3 4 1. So first value exchange with the last value. Very simple concept, understood? So in this program, in this video lecture, we have understood about the different types of technique we are using with the tuple program. So we have understood 6 programs, how to work with the programs. So we have understood how to take value from the user, how to create list, and how to create that list into tuple. We also have understood how to check prime numbers and how to do the sum of all the prime numbers. Okay, how to remove duplicate values with the help of slicing operator, how to use sum, and how to reverse the value, how to find out how to exchange the first value with the last value. So thank you for watching the video.